We're back. What's up, everybody? It's your boy D-Dog here. First off, I'd like to thank y'all for watching my videos. And we have a special shoe today that I want to talk about that we're going to be reviewing today. First things first, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can be updated on when I post new videos, updates. I may go live randomly. And make sure you hit the like button on this video. It helps the channel. And also comment below. I love to interact with my viewers. I would love to hear your thoughts and your questions on, the particular videos that I post. And just so we can, have a good conversation about, if you like the shoe or if you didn't like the shoe. Without further ado, let's get into the A Ma Maniere Air Jordan 3. So first off, I'd like to give a shout out to one of my friends / employee for giving me the opportunity to review this shoe. She was able to win the exclusive access on, I think she won it down in Pittsburgh. I think that's what she told me. And she drove all the way down to Pittsburgh and was able to get this shoe. And so I asked her, on a whim, like, yo, if you get when you get the shoe, can I review it? And she was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I've been blessed to be able to get this shoe and review it and show you guys an early access of this shoe. This shoe really has a story, and I actually took the time out to wrote down what I want to say about this shoe, because the A Ma Maniere 3, based off what I read, it's a very interesting story. This shoe was made for women, hardworking women. Pretty much it was made to celebrate Women's History Month. And I'm going to get into that. But with this shoe, with the early release, you get a special box. And it, it just says A Ma Maniere across the box. Has the A on it. I don't think you can see it because it's bright. You probably saw it. And it just had A Ma Maniere in there. So when you open it, opens up like this, the Air Jordan box is in here. Now, of course, this video will have some B-roll where I may show the box or whatever like that. But this video will have B-roll as well. So I know I'm telling y'all that without, when you're going to see it. But I like to, I'm changing the things up. I'm taking my time to do these videos instead of just getting them out. In this box, we get the threes. She had already opened them, so it's not like as soon as she got them, she handed them straight to me. I think technically she did. She had them for like one day. She opened them and she was able to look at them. She sent me pictures of them. I was like, man, them boys are cold. So what comes in, like, has the A Ma Maniere logo all over the inside box, like the outside box, and it slides out. Slides out like this. I'm gonna place that right there. And this box is actually kind of like the threes. They gave it the 3 treatment. It's a 3, but they gave it the 3 treatment. And then on the box, you can see it says Flight. Now, as you see that color, the one thing I do like about this color is the purple that they used. Based with the purple, with the gray and the sail, like it's a dope. They really thought about doing this shoe, and let's open it. So let's start about with the aesthetics of this shoe. Now, I did write some things down on what I'm going to say, and you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get into what I really think about the shoe and what the story of what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? So let's just get started with pretty much what I want to say. So the A Ma Maniere store owner, James Whitner, he was able to collaborate with Jordan Brand to make this shoe pretty much like celebrating Women's History Month. The reason why he chose the Air Jordan 3 is because it was the first shoe that his mother bought him and his brothers, shoe, the Air Jordan 3, when they were kids. They really want, like, his intentions to really make this shoe was for women. You can tell by just looking at this shoe that this shoe was really made for women. That they literally had women in mind when they made the shoe based off the colorway of the shoe. Me personally, the aesthetics of this shoe is like pretty awesome. It was made for women, but they also made the shoe for men pretty much as well. Kind of like what they did with the Air Jordan 1 UNC to Chicago, the Air Jordan 1 black and silver that was made for women. Same thing like that. Like, they make the shoes for women as well. That was released earlier this year. Jordan Brand they allowed Whitner to customize a shoe. If you know the A Ma Maniere store, it's like a luxury store. They intended to make this shoe to have like luxury, to make the shoe look like it's luxury. As you can see, like, the first thing that I noticed that when I pulled out the shoe was they got rid of all the elephant print and they used suede. As you can see, they used suede because they really wanted to make it intended for women. I'm going to keep saying that, as I keep going in this video, that they literally made this, the intention for women, and for, men can rock it as well. But the color blocking that you see on this shoe, you can tell that they kept having that in mind, that this shoe was made for women. And I really like the fact that they did that. Like, going off topic, I can remember, my mother, she watches my videos. I remember when my mom, my mom didn't have a lot of money like that. You know what I'm saying? Especially me growing up. I mean, my mom bought me shoes back in the day when I was a kid because, it was easy to come by. Shoes, they was cheap, when I'm growing up. I remember my mom, like, literally working hard as hell, you know what I'm saying, to get me some Timberlands or to get me a running shoe that I wanted when I ran cross country. I can remember it was a certain Nike pair. I had the pair that I had in mind. It was a certain Nike shoe that I wanted from Mr. Allen's when I was playing in middle school. She bought me a black and blue pair, and she bought me an all white pair of that same shoe. She worked her ass off. I don't know, you know what I'm saying? She worked her ass off and was able to get me both pair. And I was the only person on my basketball team to literally have a home and away shoe, because I used to watch the NBA so much. I used to see how they always did stuff. I used to see, like, okay, if they're home, they're always wearing white shoes. If they're away, they're always wearing a dark shoe. So I told my mom, I said, look, you know what I'm saying, if you can, like, these shoes, I think at the time they were like $40-50. I wasn't asking to hoop in Jordans. Everybody else had Jordans and everything else. My mom can only afford, she couldn't afford stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I asked for the closest thing that I knew that was a good hooping shoe to hoop in. And I got props for it back in the day. It's actually, I got to find that shoe. I found it on eBay, but them shoes, they not wearable now. But let's get back to the story here. Other features, what they did on the shoes, they made the Air Jordan logo. They made the Air Jordan logo like gray. And then they used that sail colorway. It's like sail in a way. I think it's dope, that they did that. And then also inside, like, they used the sock liner as well. You probably can't see it based right here, but like I said, you're gonna get some B-roll. You can see the sock liner. Me personally, it's dope. The Jordans that I own that was for women that I have, the two Jordans, I think they have some satin in it. But like I said, they had these in mind as to what, how they wanted this shoe to, like, feel luxury as possible. These are a 10.5 in men. I can technically fit these, but I'm not going to put these on, out of respect for my friend. You could tell that they really did the damn thing with this shoe. In my opinion, the purple the purple that they use, it's like it's like a weird purple. Like, what's the color code? They used it's like white, medium gray, but they don't mention the purple on the color code. The purple really set it off for me. That was the one thing that I liked how they did that. Like, normally they will they'll make a shoe and they'll make it with that intention. They'll be like, oh, it's for women, but then we'll have something that's for men. You can just tell that this shoe was for it was for women. Like, the purple itself, you know, it just sets the shoe off, especially with that sail. I want to say off white, but it's like a sail colorway. And then, like, on the laces, if you look on the laces, they do have a. It says on the lace eglets, on the ends, on the tips, it says work harder. And then I later, that was inspired by one of the team members. And then later on, I found out, based off me doing my research, that he really wanted to say work fucking harder. But, Nike wasn't going to do that. So they put work harder on the aglets. And you were able to, get that. Now, me personally, I feel like, you know what I'm saying, they should have gave him that, should have put that on there. But, yeah, okay. The one thing I really appreciate that Jordan Brand and Whitner is they really only allow women to get first exclusive access to this shoe. Now, me personally, I never seen Jordan Brand do that before, where they gave a specific gender access to a shoe. You know what I'm saying? Who's to say that we might see this in more drops that's meant for women? You know what I'm saying? Even though you already know people gonna trip about, oh man, that's not fair, blah 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 blah. They might say, well, what if I associate myself with that gender, blah 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? You may get that, you know what I'm saying, but Nike don't really care. They, it made perfect sense, because this was made for a woman. It was made for a woman. You know what I'm saying? And I'm happy. Like, I think this was a dope release to what they did. Now, this shoe was supposed to come out earlier this year. It's supposed to come out earlier this month, I think, but it was pushed back due to the George Floyd trial. And they also, then with I think that 15-year-old getting killed, they decided to push the release date back. But then, they did the exclusive access, and these shoes technically, I think they come out April 28th. They will be releasing in women's, and then they'll release in preschool and toddlers. So, in my opinion, this is a real good exclusive access that I got. I also noticed something, that on the back tab, it has some writing on here, and it says, all we have is each other on the tab. It has on the back. I just noticed that, like, it has on the back, and then on the other one it says, all we had is each other. You have to get comfortable walking alone on there. I think that's so freaking dope. You know what I'm saying? If I could, bro, I'll buy my mama a pair of these, but these are literally going for a little too much. I don't think my mom will feel comfortable walking around with some $800 shoes on her feet. So I would love to hear your thoughts on this review. You know what I'm saying? Everyone has a mother. Everyone has a hardworking, mother, or they may have that hardworking auntie that work in the field. They may have that hardworking grandparent that's still working. Everyone has some female influence that has, probably made an impact on their life. I have a lot of female influence, that I consider, hardworking women. And I really feel like this is dope what Jordan Brand did with this release, because, it's not too many times that when they release stuff from women that they make it strictly for women first. Like, women get first dibs, and then they let, the guys get their pairs. You know what I'm saying? So I really think that was pretty dope by Nike. And I would like to hear your thoughts. So One other thing is that you do get the Nike tab, and then on this, you get this other tab that says A Ma Maniere, quality goods handled with care. It has approved, it has like a tag that says approved by Jordan. It says season SPSU 2021. On the back, it doesn't have anything else. It does come with an extra pair of shoelaces, has like a sail-like shoelace. And of course, they have the logo on the tongue. And I mean, that was just it, man. And me personally, I really feel like this was a dope release. With that said, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. You guys, thank you for watching this video. And tune in for any other releases that I get. Of course, you already know I'm going to post, when I'm able to whenever I get the opportunity to get stuff like this in my possession, I'm going to show it. You know what I'm saying? If I'm not able to get it by myself, and I know somebody who get it, I will reach out and try to do this just so I can give it to you guys, you know what I'm saying? For a small YouTuber like me to be able to present y'all with some heat like this is pretty awesome in my opinion. So with that said, I'm going to get out of here. You guys stay up and stay safe. Once again, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that like button. And make sure you comment below. I would love to hear your thoughts regarding this shoe.